You already know the vibes. Once again, I owe you guys 2 anime, so let's get right into it. A bunch of you seem to like when I talked about a show that I really liked, but the ending kind of fumbled the bag, so we're gonna do that once again. The first show I'm gonna talk about today came out in the dark times of 2020, but while this show was airing, it was so good. It was sentimental, the characters were fantastic, the story was great, the character progression was awesome, and then the last 2 to 3 episodes just made no sense. The show I'm talking about is Yesterday wo Utate, or Sing Yesterday for Me. So in this show, we follow Rikuo, this guy right here. He works in a convenience store now. He really has no ambitions in his life, no direction. Just recently graduated from college, and he's just kind of taking every day as it comes. There is romance, there is drama. They call this one a love polygon because Rikuo is in love with Shinako. Shinako, not really sure how she feels about him. Haru is in love with Rikuo, and I think his name is Rio or something, is in love with Shinako, even though he treats Shinako like an older sister and they're tight like family. Yeah, it gets very complicated. Anyway, it's a fantastic show. We watch each of the characters develop. They go through their own little mini arcs. We see Rikuo get out of this funk of just taking every day as it comes and actually finding this ambition. And he finds this ambition in photography, so he starts to explore that. Haru obviously is still just yo, I'm in love with you. What's the deal? He's trying to figure out his feelings for her. He's trying to figure out his feelings for her. It's very complicated, like I said. Again, the story progresses really well throughout, and then the last 2 episodes, they skipped so much content, and things just happen, and you're like, whoa, how did we end up here? Won't tell you what happens, but just know they left out an entire character from the manga, so that's why things don't make sense in the end here. That being said, I honestly would still recommend watching it because it is a really good show. Next show I'm going to recommend is a show that I've definitely recommended in the past, but I just think it is such a good show that if you have any interest in the anime industry at all and how it works, you have to watch this show. And this show is Shirobako. In Shirobako, we follow a group of friends who all move to Tokyo in hopes of working in the anime industry. And it's not only as animators, one of them wants to be a manager of a team, one of them wants to be a director, one of them wants to be a voice actress, another one wants to actually do the animation and the artwork. It touches on every side of the animation industry. It's an awesome depiction of the ups and downs of working in the anime industry. Obviously, when shows get canceled or episodes are getting delayed, there's lots of reasons for that, and we as the audience don't ever really get to see that unless it's specifically told to us in the news or whatever. But this show does an excellent job of depicting how one of the voice actors or voice actresses just being sick for a week can delay a show so much. Shirobako is 24 episodes and also has a movie. If you've made it this far, you can find both of these shows on Crunchyroll. Check them out. Let me know what you think.